this is less of a question and more just us like talking. We got into this conversation in our group meeting. And this is something that we both have dealt with, and I can tell you that. But just expound on the thoughts of the statement, we have to start putting us before others.
My issue with it is that between the combination of shame, guilt, disappointment, failure, I keep myself from prioritizing myself, and I use my commitment to others to make myself feel better about my own guilt. What? Okay. I didn't like saying that. I'm very hard on myself.
I respect the honesty. I respect the honesty.
I'm very hard on myself. Failure was something that didn't come to me. Dogs chewing up napkins on the floor. Failure wasn't something I was prepared for. And when it came my turn for it, it kind of hit me really big once I got to college. And I think about it a lot. My failure cost $110,000, and I don't really have anything to show for it. And there are other people who are still paying that debt off to this day, and that was 12 years ago, 13 years ago. And I've put handcuffs on myself. I've been handicapping myself ever since then, or I've felt handicapped because of it. And as long as I can be selfless and help others, I don't have to worry about my priorities. Because what's really going on is I'm not all in on pursuing that. There are a lot of things that I want to do. There are a lot of things that I have a mind to attempt to do. But I will allow other people's successes to supersede mine. Because somewhere in my mind, I don't feel like I deserve it. And I have to get over even the fear of trying. Because in trying, the option is success or failure. Even if you learn from your failure. And, I know how to make lemonade out of lemons really well. But that weighs on me. That weighs on me so heavily, and that's been like, especially with being home for all this time now. Like all I have time to do is worry about myself. I couldn't go out and affect others. I was home, and I was even looking forward to this quarantine time. I remember before they closed my job down. I was so excited about the opportunity to be able to communicate more with other people that I didn't get a chance to talk to normally, because I would have time to now, and others would have time to as well. And I guess, and the truth, what really happened, folks talked even less, because what did they have to talk about? When you're busy, you talk about how busy you are. You talk about your accolades. You talk about your accomplishments, the things that keep you busy, not the things that make you tick. And, I guess, and what happened is, when everybody's at home, they're all dealing with the things that make them tick, and they're afraid of them. They don't, because they use their busyness to distract themselves from their own stuff themselves. And Man, I got things got really dark. Things got really dark, and because I had no other choice but to deal with myself. I had no choice but to think about it, to ponder on it, to get it out. And when I got it out, I was like, no, I can't handle this. This is too much. It's not, but it's not too much. It's just the fact that I have let it build so long. I have avoided it for so long. I have put others in front of me for so long. And you know, Brother Shaq is always on me. I don't speak singularly. I'm always talking about the affairs of others. I saw a post earlier. I gotta pull this up because it arrested me. I screenshot it. It said, "Everybody is not your assignment. That is why you're drained." Hashtag self-care.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Everybody is not your assignment. That's why you are drained. Hashtag self-care.
But you're such a caring heart at the beginning too, though, TJ, that like you do what it's hard to say that this is all self-sabotage or you not looking at yourself because you genuinely do care about others, right? Like TJ, you got a hustler spirit. So you always know you're gonna be good. So you're looking at like, man, if my homeboy hungry and I know I'm good, why take this for me when I could give it to the homeboy? Because you know you would be able to put them $2-3 together, even if that's all you had, and go get that little McDonald's meal and be cool with it, right?
Yes, yeah. Oh,
So there's a part of that. There's a part of that that needs to be respected, right? Like you're not coming at this from like a completely I don't value myself. The problem is you just value the giving too much, that you're not giving enough to yourself, because the giving is that's who you are, because you only doing it because you know you got it to give.
even sometimes if I don't, man.
Right. See, and that's where it becomes the too much thing, right?
Yeah.
The too much thing, because you not doing enough of, like, it's kind of got to be a 75-25 rule.
Well,
75 to yourself, 25 to other people. And I'm saying this, I'm not preaching to you right now. I'm saying this because this is something that I'm learning as well. So understand that's exactly what, because this is shit that TJ, you are me and I am you.
I didn't feel like you were fussing at me. I feel, oh, shucks. I just, dude, it comes from some, it's social anxiety involved with it too. You know, I don't think that I purposely I don't think I'm trying to buy people. However, I do believe that when you come through for someone, you're proving yourself loyal. And I think deep down, I want loyalty. I want friendship, and sometimes me doing too much for others is because I'm trying to cultivate that. It's an unhealthy way to do it. But I've found that because I'm in a place where I am okay, I can kind of cultivate it that way. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy, man. Folks should love me for me. They shouldn't love me for how I can be there for them.
But they're only gonna love you by how you treat them to love you, TJ.
Yeah.
Did you see you saw the Mike Tyson Boosie interview?
Yes.
What did Mike Tyson say? He says, I didn't love myself. I didn't like myself. So I had to pay a motherfucker to be around me. You didn't like what you were giving off. You didn't like the whole project. So you paid somebody to be around you and you paid it through deeds. I've done that same thing, giving too much or even giving money, being like, look, if I can show I'm worthy to be in your life, you know, let me help you pay bills. Let me show you that I can support you and blah, 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 blah. No, them motherfuckers still not going to appreciate that shit. I had to and still am learning to love my fucking self. You got to love yourself before anybody can love you. And the reason why you have the friends and shit you have going on in your life right now is because, TJ, you are actually showing that you love yourself. You're still being you're still being TJ. That caring, giving heart is still there, but you're also putting fucking TJ first. And I think that's what the friends in your life now are respecting more about you.